Does the New York Times exhibit systematic bias against Palestinians? This investigative article by the New York Times aimed to demonstrate that systematic sexual violence was used as a weapon on the 7th of October. It has been called out numerous times over its sourcing and reporting, stirring debate. It mentions a woman in the black dress, and the family members are shown in the photos through the article. However, family members of Gal Abdouche, who is the woman in the black dress, her brother said,
זה לא נכון, היא לא נאנסה, אף אחד לא יודע.
And her sisters uploaded Instagram stories denying she was raped, one of them saying, "My brother-in-law called his brother and said they shot Gal and she's dying. It doesn't make any sense that in 4 minutes they raped her, slaughtered her, and burned her." But there's more. This article is written by Anat Schwartz, Adam Sella, and Jeffrey Gettleman, who is the lead author of the piece, who has previously won a Pulitzer.
I don't want to even use the word evidence, because evidence is almost like a legal term that suggests you're trying to prove an allegation or prove a case in court. That's not my role. We all have our roles, and my role is to document.
So if this investigation didn't include evidence, what the hell are we doing here?
And not only did Jeffrey downplay evidence, he also brought Anat into this project. Anat worked for the Israeli Air Force intelligence and liked this post on social media that asks Israeli forces to turn Gaza into a slaughterhouse. Yet the Times management has put her on this ultra-sensitive story, and in her words,
ברור, קודם כל העיתון עמד פה מאחורינו ב-200% ונתן לנו את הזמן ואת ההשקעה ואת המשאבים להעמיק בתחקיר הזה ככל שידרש. אם היינו צריכים עוד חודש, אז בוודאי שהיינו מקבלים.
Yet a Palestinian journalist, however, who liked and posted similar posts but about Israelis, was fired. Anat said on a radio show,
זקה 30 מתנדבים, וכל אחד מספר לי משהו אחר שהוא ראה.
Zeka is an ultra-Orthodox Israeli non-governmental volunteer organization specializing in disaster response, who were on the ground after the 7th of October attacks, and are accused of taking weapons as souvenirs. Zeka volunteers lack forensic expertise, and according to Israeli news outlet Haaretz, mishandled evidence while spreading false stories about the events of 7th of October. And they were one of the voices who spread the misinformation of the beheaded babies. Yossi Landau, the head of the operations of Zeka, said,
"When we go into a house and we're using our imagination," I said, "the bodies is telling us the stories that happened to them."
The article's credibility is also questioned because of another problematic source, Ras Cohen, who has changed his testimony multiple times and initially omitted any mention of sexual assault. And it's not just this article. This cumulative reporting bias has led to frustration, with headlines such as these. So angry readers weighed in on their own versions. Back to the article. October7factcheck.com, a website that provides research and information about the events of 7th of October and its aftermath, have said that claims that rape was used systematically as an intentional, deliberate, and widespread weapon of war on the 7th of October remain unfound, as of for now, and that the Israeli government has failed to produce data, forensic or otherwise, to prove such claims. Yet conclusive investigation is still a work in progress. The New York Times' bias against Palestinians, among other biases, is troubling, as it may justify Israel's actions by perpetrating harmful stereotypes.